he didn't ask me anything. To be honest, like I've been asked a number of very annoying and offensive and leading questions.
Hi, this is Lisa from Taiwan.
Hi everyone in Taiwan, what's up?
Hi everyone in Taiwan.
I'm bringing my Thai flag of sewing here in Taiwan. I do enjoy the movie a lot.
How can you not like the lights and the decorations?
This is beautiful. Come with me to my parents' house for Christmas.
Blame it on Christmas.
I think this is not only comedy, it has a lot of art. Very inspiring. Do you think this story is related to you at all, this character? And do you have similar experience of hiding a painful secret ever?
Yeah, I've definitely been in scenarios where I've wondered if, everyone in the room would, if their actual feelings and judgments or potentially lack thereof were revealed, that I wouldn't be comfortable in that room, and that you sort of have to just not think about them and know that like you like yourself and like, so it's fine, and you can't necessarily believe that you live in a world where everyone feels the same, and that takes some perseverance. And Abby definitely, my character that I play in this movie, definitely goes through some moments where she has to sort of like disembody a little bit and just go like, now's not the time.
Abby, hey, can we just talk for a second?
No, I gotta go. I can't do this for you anymore. But Merry Christmas. Enjoy your family and enjoy Connor.
What? No, I don't want him. I don't want Connor. I want you.
But the cool thing about the movie is that once it becomes like, once there's a breaking point and that bottle has been shaken to the point of like, it must be released, right, everyone kind of comes out and has the most cathartic moment. So, I have experience of like not holding my girlfriend's hands in certain scenarios, and that is like inevitably painful and weird. And then you look back on it and go, well, was there something wrong with me? Should I have like done that? And then sort of just dealt with whatever repercussions those were. So yeah, I know that feeling.
How did you face it and finally, go through the breakout point?
Well, I always have, and I've been photographed doing it forever, but I'm more saying like, even now, like if I find myself in a circumstance where I know for a fact that there's just, there are people present that would make them uncomfortable, I have found myself changing my behavior to make them more comfortable versus myself. And that's just kind of a position that a lot of queer people understand as very normal. I've had things said around me like, oh, I just, can't take the like public displays of affection. It's just like, I just don't need to see it. And it's like, oh, but everyone else, like if you're a straight couple, it's totally fine to see it or whatever. It's just like a really common thing. And it still happens. There's not like a point at which that's like completely a gone feeling, whether or not you come out or don't come out. There will always be that thing of like, are we okay here?
And how about Mackenzie? Is a character related to you? You think in their relationship?
No, I don't really relate to the relationship dynamic as much, but I definitely relate to Harper's feelings of wanting to protect herself or not knowing if there are safe spaces for every aspect of her personality.
Slow. Can we just talk for a sec?
Well, what's there to talk about? You and Abby are in a romantic relationship and you've been lying to the family about it for God knows how long. Does that sound about right?
Just please don't tell Mom and Dad yet. Please, Sloan. I'm telling them after the holidays.
I'm lucky that I haven't felt that parts of my identity needed to be hidden for my safety or because my family really wouldn't accept them the way Harper feels. But, I've definitely compartmentalized parts of myself to try and gauge what would make people feel more comfortable or what would make them like me more. So I certainly relate to that part of her.
And meeting the parents is always a big deal in the Chinese society. The parents might ask you a lot of questions like what do you do, how much you earn, or do you want kids, or anything like that. What kind of questions is most offended to you?
Are most offensive?
Yes. Meeting the parents. Do you have such experience?
I feel like questions about work and money are really, I feel defensive of my partners if that ever comes up. Everything feels like a judgment on the first meeting, whether or not it is. It all feels like some implicit judgment on your choices or the other person's choices, and it's a very fraught environment.
Do you actually have such experience? Like you have to do a lot of preparation when you meet your loved one's parents.
My girlfriend's dad is so smart, and he's a screenwriter, and he's an Oscar-winning screenwriter. And so when I met him, I was like very intimidated, and they're very much the same in certain ways, and I immediately was alleviated by the fact that they're like family, and I felt that, and they felt tied in a way. Like I love her so much, and I felt immediately like I really liked him and loved him, and I've never had that experience because I like wasn't hanging out with the right person. But like he didn't ask me anything. I mean, to be honest, like I've been asked a number of very annoying and offensive and leading questions by like uncomfortable mothers of boys. And not because they knew that I was like a homo, but just because like, you know, not the most traditional motherfucker.
Okay, and lastly, tell us the best reason to see Happiest season.
Mackenzie Davis is in it. She's great.
And Kristen Stewart's also in it, and she's great.
Hi. Are you the ex-boyfriend?
Yes, I am Abby's heterosexual ex-boyfriend, and I have come to get her back.
Enjoy.
Okay, I nailed that, and she is fabulous.
别忘了订阅我们的频道，打开小铃铛就不会错过任何精彩内容，随时上架。我们下回再见。